Can the storyteller welcomes you all. So today I'll be narrating the story. My story goes like this. We met in class 11th. We were the toppers of a class. When the whole class expected rivalry between us, here we were in a relationship. Those 2 years we were eagerly waiting for one another every single day. Reaching school much before it starts and literally roaming the city market together after the school. The vendors in the market were now knowing us. By now, both our parents knew about our relationship, and she told herself, and my sweet sister blew up my cover. So that's how our parents knew about our relationship. I have never met her parents till today, but she has met mine on several occasions. Once she, along with her parents, bumped into my parents in that same market. My parents are really very friendly. This incident will surely tell. My dad drove me and her to our date place and picked us up in the evening. This was on the day of our farewell in class 12 when we went on a date after the school farewell party. I didn't have a driving license back then. After class 12, there came some trouble. We got distance apart because of our colleges and the career we choose. So I took up engineering and she joined the best government college of my state and she went to the medical school to pursue MBBS. So now we were into the long distance relationship, but we could still see the same feeling, same desire to see each other. Despite her hectic schedules, we were madly in love with each other. There came times when she went through hard times. I was there for her. I literally gave her everything I possibly could: love, care, support. Now was the time for my final year placements. In my final year, I got placed in a MLC. So I had to leave my state and her to begin my career journey. Finally, I decided not to leave the company of the people I love and stayed back and took up a job that was actually paying me half of what I would have made there. It was a good salary and a good position actually to start off my career. I come from a well to do family and I really didn't care about the salary part. I like to be independent though, but the real reason I stayed back was her. Now we were closer to each other than we were during the last 4 years. We traveled places and created our own memory and story of the place we visited. I share a memorable experience. It was her birthday and we decided to go for a movie. Early morning show at Inox only to realize that the movie started 20 minutes ago. And there was another English movie in 3D which would start in half hour. So I said, let's go for that one. Soon the person there told us that the show will not be started because they will not get minimum number of tickets that needs to be sold to start the show. I immediately asked how many. They said five. So I bought 5 tickets. And yay, it was like we booked the entire theater. We were the only two people watching the show, and guess what? Not even a single person came in for that show, booking an entire show for her. What a feeling and what a day it was. She completed her degree, and now we were so happy that very soon we will be actually living together forever. Our friends still remember us together. Every time we met any friend, they would ask me how she was and vice versa. It was like all the world wanted to see us together and would actually acknowledge the way we handled our relationship. Even after night duties at the hospital during her internship, next day she would still come to meet me so that we spend time together and be with each other. We had become very close to each other and bonding was very strong. Everything was going really well. One day in the early morning, she called me to drop her to the hospital. It was a Sunday and my cousin's marriage was there. I was tired but still got up and went on to help her out. It was a great start for my day. Empty streets, and we were going nicely with smiles on both our faces. I dropped her and I came back home. Her duty got over by afternoon, and I was dressing up when she called me. And the only thing she said, we are breaking up. For a moment, I didn't understand what just happened. I couldn't believe it. But yes, that's what happened. I asked her why, no answer. All I could feel was myself getting shattered and getting pushed in darkness. I was broken down like anything. 7 years of a relationship, just no more in 7 seconds. I didn't understand what I did or where did I go wrong. I asked her. She had no answer to it. I asked her what made her take this decision. Only thing she said, I can't tell. You are the best person I have met in life. I hope you get someone much better than me. A typical reply. My next 1 year went in great trouble. I literally lost interest in everything. Sleepless nights, emotionally broken. That was my state for the next 1 year. No one knew about this, not even my parents. My life problems started to affect my job too, and my everyday relations with the people. That was the time I opened up to my best friends, who have been there for me my entire life. My parents. It was because of them I could get out of that situation and got back to my normal life. This time, much more stronger, much more knowledgeable, and emotionally stable. This incident transformed my life. I was altogether a different person now, and this newly developed personality is what makes me a really good person. I started doing well at the job and started building really good relationship with others. My life totally changed, and that's when I set a professional goal for myself. Fast forward today, I'm studying at one of the top IIMs. Will be graduating in 2021. She is working as a medical officer for the state government. We are still in touch, but now any conversation between us is restricted to professional talks or only for a particular work. My last personal message for her was this: you may find a person more successful than me, you may find a person more richer than me, you may find a person having better personality than me, but you will never find a person who will love you more than me. Do I still have feelings for her? Yes, I still love her. It's not affecting my life and other relations in any ways. It's just like you love someone but you don't tell them right. So I'm not worried about it. Only thing that I hope that will happen with me is meeting someone who will totally change my life. I don't know when it will happen, but I want it to happen. Because being with the person whom you love is the happiest feeling ever in this world. I really want to know if true love can happen twice.
So that was the end of the story. Hope you like it, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye. Yeah.